Hello, my name is Fola. I'll be taking you through the trainings for Red Hat rhel7 to be precise, and I would like to inform you that if you want to go through the basics, the training for rhel7, you can as well go to my YouTube page via rhel7@gmail.com. So the first thing I'll be taking you is how to install the rhel7 on your system. So to get started, I have a VMware workstation installed on my system. So you open, once you open, I have some other rhel7, but because we are trying to install from scratch, I'm going to take it from scratch. So what we'll do is this: go to home, create a new virtual machine. Yes, next, then you select the option I will install the operating system later, so that you can make some modification to what you're trying to install. So select I will install the operating system later, then next, click next. Then what are we installing? We're installing a Linux operating system. Then from the options you can choose, you might want to install maybe rhel6, rhel5, rhel4, rhel3, or here we're going for rhel7 64 bits. So you select this, and next. By the time that we're having this training, rhel7 only has 64 bits, so that's why we don't have an option for 32-bit there. Then the location in which you're going to save your rhel7 on your Windows, because you're using a VMware, so you click browse. So me, I've been creating my rhel7 on my music, open VMware. So I have some, but I'll just select new folder. You might decide to name your own rhel7 server, rhel7, anything you want to, but I will name my new folder. So I click OK. So next, so what's the size of the disk, the capacity of the disk you want to allot for the operating system you are installing on the VMware? So I'll just use maximum disk size. I think 20 gig is okay. So I'll choose 20 gig. Then store virtual disk as a single file. Then you click next. Then customize hardware. You customize that memory, 2 GB, processor. These are not the major thing we have to just edit here. Is the new CD DVD. That is where we're going to be installing from, the ISO that we're going to be installing on our VMware. Where is the location? So from here, use ISO image file, browse. I think I have mine on my desktop, if I'll be right. Oh, sorry, wrote that. Okay, this is my ISO. So after selecting, I close, then I click finish. So after clicking finish, the next thing is for me to power on. So I can power on the operating system. So it's going to take a little bit of time. Yeah, it's loading. So actually you're going to select install Red Hat Enterprise Linux 7.0. You need a minimum of 10 GB on your 10 dB hard disk space. But if you're trying to install a CLI, you need a minimum of 6 GB hard disk space. Then you just select your country, English, I select United Kingdom. Then scroll down, continue. Yes, let's try to put it on full screen so we can set it and time, set, done. So keyboard, English UK, language support, software selection. This is a very important aspect that you have to pay adequate attention to. Minimal install just means we're installing the basic functions. But here we're trying to install server with GUI. We have that will bring the GUI. it's not just going to be a minimal installation that will just work with CLI. Here we can work either with GUI or the command line interface. So click done. So software dependency, okay, network and host name not connected. In case you want to put on your network interface card so that it will be able to have access to internet, you can switch this on. If otherwise, switch it off. It won't affect your installation in any way. An installation destination, just click then done. This is okay. And what? Begin installation. Then the next thing is for us to set the root password. By default, it is always advisable for us to set the root password. Root password should be red hat. That's, you can always use a different password, and it's saying the password is weak. So because the password is weak, I have to press done twice. If I've given in a strong password that it's supported by the operating system. So now that the installation is finished, you click reboot. So you wait for it, it's going to reboot. So bring us to this page. License, you accept the license, accept license, done. And user creation, you can create a user by default student, and for the password student, for training student. Like I told you, this will be clicked twice because of the weak password given. Then after that, finish configuration. Then it will restart. You don't have to enable this. Click forward. Just for our training, yes. No, I prefer to register at a later time. Finish. Okay. Now system is rebooting. So this is our login page. To log in as a root, click not listed. Then red hat. As well choose to log in as a student by clicking students, and from there you enter the password student, via which you can also log into the user students. So this is a bit of a training we're going to be taking. In our subsequent class, I'm going to take you about some basic commands that are needed in rhel7. Thanks.